When you've talked about family mediation, you've also talked about children in family mediation. Tell me more about that.
Yes, children, where couples have children, their rights, their needs, their welfare will form a significant part of the agenda of family mediation. A lot of decisions will need to be made. Where are the children going to live? How are they going to spend time with the non-resident parent? How are they going to be maintained financially? How are the couple going to tell the children that this is happening? How will the couple be able to support their children through this? So children form a very, very big part of the family mediation process. And mediators, family mediators, therefore require a certain skill set to manage discussions around children, which of course are often very distressing, very emotive conversations. We do this in a number of different ways, but primarily what's important to remember is that children, even the children within the same family, might have different needs and different requirements and require different arrangements. So we would very much look at children as individuals and ask parents to consider the needs of each child. Really, family mediation needs to be viewed systemically. So you need to look at the family as a system where each part of the system, is impacted by every other part. So the relationship between the parents and one child will have an impact on the other child. The arrangements made between the non-resident parent and the other parent will impact on all of the children differently, and so forth. So we will very much look at trying to hold all the parts of the system, all the children, and also extended family. You can have situations where there might be stepchildren or half siblings involved, to hold all of those within the family mediation process. And the mediator will very much play the role of gently but firmly reminding the parents that their negotiations will have an impact on their children. Parents can often, we often aren't at our highest level of effective functioning when we're in relationship breakdown. So parties will come to mediation quite compromised in their ability to see the bigger picture and take all circumstances into account. There'll be a lot of stress, a lot of anger. So the mediator is there often to refocus the discussions from the hostility and the anger between the two parties to the interests and the needs of the children. And that will be done in very practical ways in terms of negotiating a parenting plan, but also in terms of facilitating discussions around how are we going to make sure that we say the same thing to the children about why the relationship has ended. How are we going to ensure that we don't blame each other in front of the children for the ending of the relationship? So it's a big task in family mediation.